Hello, everyone. Hope you are having a wonderful day. Today, we are talking about Genesis chapter 24. So, if you haven't already had the opportunity to read through that chapter, you're going to want to do so. And in today's chapter, we see Abraham growing to be very, very old. And he senses that he is at the end of his life. And he calls on one of his servants, one of his faithful servants, and asks this servant to do something for him. He is growing old and he is worried about Isaac and Isaac getting married. So he asks this servant to go out and find a wife for Isaac. Now, he doesn't want Isaac to marry one of the Canaanite women there close to them, so he sends this servant to another area. And the servant listens and does what Abraham asked. And when he does this, he prays to God to give him guidance to find this wife for Isaac. And he actually asked for a specific sign. So, of course, during that day when they traveled, they had their camels. And here was the sign that he asked for. He asked that when he stopped to get water for himself and his camels, that whoever God had chosen for Isaac, allow that woman to not only offer to give the servant a drink, but also to water all of his camels. And almost immediately, someone by the name of Rebecca shows up. And not only does she offer to get the servant a drink, but she waters all of his camels as well. So he reveals to her what his mission is, and they head to where she lives. Well, when they get to where she lives, this servant explains to her father what he is doing and asks if Rebecca can go back with him and become Isaac's wife. The story ends very happily. He takes Rebecca home with him. Isaac meets her and makes her his wife. So here's a little takeaway from today's chapter. In my footnotes, it talks about this. It says, when the servant told the story to Rebecca's father, he spoke openly of God and his goodness. Often we do the opposite, afraid that we will be misunderstood, rejected, or seen as too religious. Instead, we should share openly what God is doing for us. So that's a challenge for me. I hope it's a challenge for you. Do not be ashamed to share openly what God is doing for you in your own life. As always, I will post some questions for today in the comments down below. And if you can share, like, and repost this video, that would be awesome. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow.